sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, the big plays are to be had.
Second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Dre Greenlaw in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Richardson. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
It's now 4th down.
will try and run for it. He's going to have a Broncos first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
This one complete to Sutton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
2nd down, they need 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. That's good for 27 and a first down. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
To
2nd
throw
down.
is Nix. He's got it at the 3. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Nix to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Colts 0. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense going to take over just before the half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. To throw, it's Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Colts first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Here we go, set.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
On the play. It's fourth down.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, Broncos.
Dobbins, not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On first down, they'll start with Caleb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. He'll take off again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Nix. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos move out on top, 14-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Get it.
Richardson going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Now Richardson, they'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Jahdae Barron, the rookie 1st-rounder, getting the sack.
On the ball, on the ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's a designed run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
At the Colts' 26-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
39-yard attempt.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake. And the offense has turned it over on downs. Now it's Anthony Richardson and the Colts, trailing 14-0. 1:40 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in a short period of time. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Good for the Colts. First down.
From the gun, Richardson in trouble, and down he goes.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
On second down, Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
Third and 6.
Out of shotgun, Richardson to the left side and taken in by Dallas. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Here's second down. Richardson to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Ashton Dooley. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. Now Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on, and he's going to go down. The pressure too much, and that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just 1 kneel down and then time to shake hands. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.